Hello everyone, it's me, Whisper Jazz, with a W and a J. This is an unscripted video that I am making for the Marigold of Wisdom event in the Altverse Discord server. It's basically concept art and whatnot for Crimson Front and other Altverse fun facts and whatever. And this video is all about the Crimson Front groans, the zombie groans. And there's also the plants here in the same project. Why do I keep saying project? Project. This isn't the main Crimson Front project. I initially kind of like organized the groans in a separate project because the original Crimson Front like OST project is really heavy, so it was just easier for me to work in a different one. And then I imported them to the final project when I was done like organizing and like cutting them up and whatever. Yeah, let me just start off showing you like what this is, like what the workflow was like in making the groans. So we first have the regular music, right? There's no groans. We have the synth placeholder groans. Right? And these two go together. The synth placeholder is, it is in the final song, like in the final OST. You can hear it slightly if you like listen really closely. But yeah, and then there's the actual groans. Right, keep in mind this project isn't the final one, so the mixing isn't all there. I'm also gonna... Yeah, I'm going to start with the kazoos, actually, with the plants, because they're in the same project and it's just easier to kind of like explain them first. The kazoos, like the plants, they're made up of two layers. There's the sample, and then there's the actual recorded kazoos. And they go together. That's it. It's just two recordings of the kazoo and then the sample, and then they go together. The groans! Now it's time for the groans! Yay! The groans. Crimson Front, am I right? There are 6 people total in the Crimson Front Zombie Choir, as we called it. There's 6 people total, but I have 4 different takes. I'll explain why in a bit, but I'm just gonna go through each of them. There's Hallie, and they're in order of where I panned them, so this one is 50% to the left. It says 25, but that's just because of Ableton. It's 50% to the left, and then it goes all the way through the spectrum, all the way to 50% to the right. So we have Hatley. This is one of our artists. I edited that one a little bit, but yeah. That's Hatley. This is one of my takes. Yep. This is Mupdog, a friend. This is me again. This is Stuff, one of our coders. This is me again. This is me again. Yeah, that's me. This is Pos. I don't know what this guy is. And lastly, we have Cam. Shout out to Cam, those who know. Those who know. And this is the whole groan, the whole choir. I have 4 takes because initially it was just 1 take per person, but I later noticed, like after I started kind of putting them all together, I noticed that it wasn't really very clear like what melody they were playing. So I recorded a couple extra ones to kind of like make the outline, I guess, of the melody that they were playing a little bit clearer. if that makes sense. Which is why you have the tonal one. That's mostly, it's not even groaning, it's just there to kind of drive the whole thing forward, you know? Yeah. And there's also, like, I recorded, like, a different sort of voice. Because, like, if you listen to the Zombie Choir and Peter McConnell's Garden Warfare songs, you can hear kind of like a child voice, which is actually his child. Well, he confirmed that at some point, which is really funny. It was just, like, team members and, like, his own kid. So, yeah. That's it, really. I don't... It's basically just... Started crackling a little bit, but yeah. One last thing I want to mention before going forward is this little bit in Final Wave. It gets a little bit drowned out in the final song. I turned the original song a little bit down so you can hear it better. This whole section was kind of meant to sound like a cartoony plant and zombie, kind of like back and forth between the plants and the zombies. Like some sort of Plants vs. Zombies. Gulp. And like the zombies make like an ugly face and then they get shot by the plants and they make another ugly face and it just like keeps going back and forth. Disgusting sound here at the end. Yeah, I really like this part because it sounds funny when isolated. It's a little bit of a shame that it doesn't really go through the final song as much as I'd like it to, but you know, can't really do much when the whole song is really like big and grand. You know, the iconic groan is actually just a part of the final wave. Yep, that's it. That's it, really, for the zombie groans. Now, I am going to show you guys the original tutorial video that I made back in February 2025, I think. I'll check for the date. I'm not sure if the date is right. I'll put it on screen. It's basically the tutorial video that I made for the dev team to kind of, like, teach them how to groan and how to, like, record themselves and how to send things to me and etc. etc. I'm just gonna show the like unedited video from back then. Yeah, have fun.
Hey guys, it's me, Gilly, and this is my official tutorial on how to record groans for the Crimson Front.
Yeah. Fuck, wait, no, I really need to go, like, get lunch. But I'm not gonna do that, because groaning for Crimson Front is really important. So, Crimson Front, right? We got videos, we got all sorts of stuff. This is Undertale Violet. What am I doing to this folder? No, I want it to go here. Hi, pause. So, a lot of Crimson Front. Here's my folder, the folder you'll be getting. Lots of folders, lots of stuff. Let's say, you're recording the first song, choose your seeds. What do? You have stuff here, 4 files. What I like to do, I record my stuff in Adobe Audition. So, we got, let's say, you can do this in OBS too. I just use Adobe Audition, but not OBS, I meant Audacity. Yeah. What I want to do, what are you gonna Sorry. You're gonna want to do a multi-track session if you're in Adobe Audition. Do this. There's a lot of tracks here. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is you have here a few files. You got the no groan, which is the file that has the song without the groans. It's really crimson. Right. Then you got the buzz groan. This one, the buzz groan one. This one is just the buzzy synth groans. Yeah, these ones. These are here so you know like the correct notes and where to sing them. There's the metronome one, which is just the metronome of the song. If you mute this, it's gonna be like whatever. Yeah, you get the idea. You might need it, you might not. I have the Ableton one, so I didn't need it, but you might want to have this one, just so you know, like, just so you're like on time, on the beat, you know. And then there's my groans. So there's the no groan. This is the song. There's the buzz groan, which is the synth ones, the reference. You have the metronome, which is the metronome. And there's the groan, which is my groans. My very professional and awesome groans. Yeah, that's me. Hi, guys. And you also have additional commentary in here. Like, here. You'll have a lot of fun commentary that you should totally listen to. Why the fuck did it do that? This is me singing. That's also me singing. Wrong. It's about me.
Big wave beats and botany is in the old version.
Yeah, you should totally like listen to the whole thing of all the songs. Yeah, whatever. You got the groan. So to recap, no groan. That's the song. Metronome. That's the metronome. Buzz groan. This is the groan. Fuck. Groan. Just groan. This one is my groans. And buzz groan. This one's the normal ones. Why is there a separate one? What? Oh right, because I re-rendered it. Yeah. Okay. Now it's gone. And now you're also gone because this is just file from Adobe Edition. So what you're gonna want to do? You're like the reason I included my groans is so you can like hear what I did. There's additional notes in here that I like talked that I like said out loud while I was recording. But yeah, this is just so you can like hear what I did. Very swag, very cool. I didn't think I'd say the word swag in like 2025, but it's cool. It's cool. So how to record? How to record? You want to choose a track? I actually never used multi-tracks in Audition. Does this work? That didn't work. Wait, let me just... Okay, guys, I figured it out. So, you want to select your microphone here. This was mine. You don't do a lot with this, just default. Yeah. And then you want to click this R button. Now you're gonna click this, because now it's getting stuff. It's getting audio. And you're gonna want to do... This is my new recording, guys. And now you're gonna want to click this. And you're gonna hear your wonderful song. Aw. That's wonderful. Thank you. Right. What I like to do is have 2 takes per, like, groan section. I guess, if that makes sense. So here... It's just one like section, I guess. You can say that. So, I'm gonna start recording. This one starts right at the start, so maybe you're gonna want to push it just a little bit over, so you have a little bit of time to prep. And you're gonna want to do like, no. With this one specifically, you're gonna want to take all of these here and just move these a little later, but still match the start with one of these like metronome beeps, something like this, so that it's yeah, like this. So you have the metronome like at the start to guide you, to let you know that on the 4th, well, after the 4th beat plays, you're going to want to start singing. So, we're recording. Okay, that's take 1. This is 1 take, and I'll just do another. I'm not going to do another. Yeah, we're going to want to take, we're going to want to do 2 takes. Yeah, just do that for, like, all the songs. Like, let me see. You have minigame. Minigame has I'm not gonna add the metronome in because I don't need it because I'm just goated and stuff. So no groan. Also probably lower the volume of add the buzz groans. Make sure that they start at the same time so that you're not offbeat. Like just go like that. Let me just like show you what I meant. This part, for example. That is one part. It's not 3 parts. That's one part. So don't do like... Don't record just that. And then record just this. And then record just this. Do one take. Because it's easier. As for the like the voice, how to get like the groans. What I like to do is just like sing these parts before this, like you know, just like get the notes right first, and then I do the groans. Yeah. The way I do groans is like do it like do a just a regular sound and then just like imagine someone like pulling your tongue out of your mouth. Just push your tongue out like This is what your voice sounds like if you like push your tongue out. It's going like yeah, that's how it sounds. You're gonna want to do this. I'm gonna do that. I already said that. Fuck. And now you do the same thing, but instead of doing like an sound, you're gonna do like an like an like the nasal like a villager. Like a try to like breathe out, just like the kind of like a huck to it. But instead of doing that, come to like I don't want to like combine those with like the like a fucking illager. No, pillager. Yeah, the pillagers. You want to like push your tongue out. Kind of like that. That's like one way to do it. You can do like a like a you can like we can do like the rah like the rah. We just do like a rah. And then you do like the nasal voice, and then the kind of like that. Yeah. This is way too long. I'm recording for way too long. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's from Friday Night Funkin'. I hate that game. Also, I forgot to mention. Have tea. Bring tea. And drink tea after, like, every fucking take. I drink some... Like, you'll be able to, like, hear me sip after, like, almost every fucking take. I had to make 2 cups of tea for this. But just have tea. Because it's super important to like hydrate your throat and not die. Yeah. And drink tea. And also like take breaks if your throat is hurting, then take breaks. And do it when you feel comfortable doing it. I did all these in like 2 hours. All of them. Like almost uninterrupted. I took like a break. But I kind of like had to do it now, so I didn't have time to do it. But if you have time to do it, then don't do it in one take. Because it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you really badly. That's not good. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Try to follow the song. Try to like feel the zombie. Try to feel the zombie. Or something. I don't know. Just... keep your throat hydrated. Like, keep it hydrated, please. Just drink water, drink tea, make sure it's, like, warm and hot and nice, and don't die. Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you, like, can do, like, lower voices, then that's good. Do lower voices. If you can't, then that's... whatever. This is Crimson Front. Important, can you help us with balancing?
these people. Okay, guys. What do you want? Sorry.